Hello, thank you for being with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be the new moon reading for Cancer placements. Hello, Cancers, and anyone else watching. We are going to take a look at, the new moon from January 2nd to the 9th of this month. We're going to take a look at what the universe is trying to send out for you, what it's making room for, how you can help that along. And a new moon reading, beginning of the year, will probably pick up on, energies from last year that maybe still need to be released, but we will find out here, Cancer. All right, so let's see what's happening. Okay, what is fading away for you, Cancer, is the Four of Swords. Rest, pulling back to get a new perspective. Maybe taking some time to mentally rest and heal from something that was causing you a lot of stress. Okay, but emerging into consciousness, that was the Ten of Wands. So something, maybe this rest is fading out because you're at the very end of like an arduous journey, something that was not, something that I would say you put your heart into. So this might have been a really fulfilling journey. You might just be coming to the end of completing something that you began creating a long time ago. Like, I feel like you're at the end of that, what's emerging into consciousness, what the energy, the universe is bringing to you is like the completion of a long journey. It feels like you're on the last leg here. Let's see here. What seeds are you consciously sowing? The Tower. Okay. See, now, I think this Tower and the Ten of Swords, the Tower can, as usual, the cards can mean lots of different things. The Tower is about, in some senses, a fall from grace, where we've built something up so high in our heads that the Tower comes in to shake the foundation and bring it back down to earth, right? You can see on this card, there's a crown up here. And it's kind of like the crown falling. It can be a fall from grace if our pride and ego has built something up and then it's crashing back down. So it's kind of the symbolism of the crown coming down. I don't think that's what this is for you. I think this is more like this, whatever this project was that you're nearing completion. What seeds are you sowing? You're bringing this project down to earth. Something is being brought down to the material world, and it might feel shocking. Maybe the completion is happening really quickly, and that's why it feels shocking. Maybe something is going to come in really fast that's going to help complete this cycle. How can you clear space for something new? Five of Swords. Engaging in some mental conflict, going back and forth with people, but regarding intellect. We'll see when we clarify here, Cancer. I'm not quite sure about that one. Let's see. That was it. How can you connect to the source of your power? Yeah, the King of Swords. This has to do with your intellect and logic. The Five of Swords and the King of Swords here. How can you connect to the source of your power is the King of Swords, which is feeling... It's... Your logic and facts, things like that are... I feel like they're almost needed on a larger scale. And so it's asking you to step into this King of Swords energy more in the sense of whatever this project is, it's coming to completion. Whatever this Ten of Swords weight is, it's like now it's time to put it out into the world in a bigger way and consider how it's going to logically consider how is what this is you've been working on, how is it going to affect like the people at large. Oh, Seven of Swords ends your spread. Okay. There's something that I think the Tower and the Ten of Wands are here because there's something about you not believing in the completion of this. You not believing that you're worthy of it. The Seven of Swords is about deception, but it can be about deceiving ourselves, lying to ourselves, telling ourselves illusions to feed our mind, but they're not really real in the tangible world. You've created something in the tangible world that's trying to be brought down. And I think there's a sense of it not being good enough, so you don't want to bring it down to earth yet. Down into the 3D, if you will. Page of Coins is at the bottom of your deck. You want to bring this down to earth. You want to start making receiving offers, giving offers, thinking about how financially you're going to benefit from something, or schooling. You're thinking about like scholarly pursuits, academics, or work, things of this nature, how to progress and move forward. I think you need to trust in yourself more than anything here. Let's get some clarification, Cancer. What is fading away with this new moon? What is fading away with this new moon in January? Four of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Feeling like you're not supported. Again, if we feel like we're not supported, there's a certain part of us then that feels as if we don't deserve support. That is, the universe is trying to get this energy out of pulling back and being more reserved and rested, and because you're not supported, the universe is trying to push that out of the way for you so that you can see, I think, that you do have support, and maybe it's just to be able to see that you can rely on yourself too. That whatever you've created that's coming to an end or to a completion is worthy. All right, let's see. Ten of Wands. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay, so whatever this Ten of Wands was, this completion, the Queen of Wands, you put your entire heart and soul into it. I felt that. I really did. The Queen of Wands is the only queen that's not protected by the fire on the traditional cards. She does everything with her whole heart. She puts it all in. She trusts. That's how much she trusts herself. And the people around her. That's how much she has trust in the universe, in her environment, in herself, in the people, in everything. That's why she can go in with her whole heart. If something starts feeling off to the Queen of Wands, she's going to trust that too. This like really, just trusting and believing in yourself energy is what the universe is trying to guide you towards here. Open-hearted, trusting, honest, but also bold and courageous. The Queen of Wands is very bold. She is not afraid. She's very direct. Not a lot of fear when it comes to the Queen of Wands. So it's that energy is what's being suggested that you embody. The Tower, what seeds are you sowing? The Tower is clarified by the World. Something is ready to be brought down to earth, the world, and put out into the universe. This is something, I feel this is something you've created. You might have worked with other people on it, right? There might have been other energies involved, but I think you were the driving force. and it's ready. It's ready. That's fulfilled. The world is about fulfillment, accomplishment, putting what you've accomplished out there, and therefore, and reaping rewards for that. All of that, right? Because the world is the last major arcana card, and then we go back to zero, back to the Fool's Journey, and you're back, right? We're back at it again. So, tarot, it's not like you just have one Fool's Journey and then you're done. No, it's over and over and over again. So, something's ready. Something is complete, and it's ready to be it's ready to be brought down to earth and put out into the world. 5 of Swords. This is the one that's getting me a little bit here, Cancer. Okay. 9 of Pentacles clarifies the 5 of Swords here. How can you clear space for something new? 9 of Pentacles, she has all these 9 Pentacles. She got them on her own. Very self-sufficient, very self-reliant. 9 of Pentacles is considered pre-Empress energy. It's almost to that knowledge of complete abundance and nurturing, because you know you're connected to the universe. She's almost there. She's she is right before that realization, because she's gotten these 9 Pentacles, and it's about that feeling of, I did this on my own. I am self-reliant. I am self-sufficient. And then the next step is the Empress, where you go, oh, I did this because I'm connected to the universe, and the universe was helping me all along. So the 9 of Pentacles is right before that thought. I think with the 5 of Swords, what it's saying is that how to clear space for something new is to really stand in your power and to stand in your independence and what you have created. Again, 9 of Pentacles, what you have created in the material world. And if people want 5 of Swords, if someone wants to go back and forth with you, arguing about intellect or things like this, I think it's just you standing in your power, and it's almost like you don't have to say anything, right? Because she has these pentacles on display. All you have to do is kind of show what you've built. No words need to be exchanged. It's just, this is what I've created. Okay, King of Swords. How can you connect to the source of your power? Really feel like it's stepping into like a leadership role, a more socially aware, taking the self-awareness of the queens and putting it out with the king energy, more active energy. The King of Swords is clarified by the moon. How can you connect to the source of your power? I feel do what makes you afraid. The moon is about taking is fears, can represent other things, going with the ebbs and flows. How can you connect to the source of your power? I think it might be fearful for you to just say, okay, I'm going with the ebb and flow of the tide, right? The moon controls the water, and this is just because the King of Swords to me is not that. The King of Swords is not going with the ebb and flow. So I feel like the connecting the source of your power is maybe realizing that there are ebbs and flows when it comes to society, I don't know, social responsibility, intellect, things like that. But you can stand firm, the King of Swords, by standing in what you know to be true. I think in your brain, it's more about your intellect and logic, and not being afraid to just accept the ups and downs of, maybe it's like accepting the ups and downs of society, of just the world. But as long as you stand firm in what you are doing and your logic and intellect, as long as you keep that mental, like a mental security with you, you'll be okay. Let's see, the 7 of Swords. Something about self-deception. The Ace of Swords clarifies the Seven of Swords. So, yeah, clearing out these thoughts that you're not worthy of something, that that you're going to be deceived. It's almost, I feel like you're preparing for the worst, but like the absolute worst. I mean, it's not bad to prepare for bad news. I don't think it's a bad thing to prepare for the good and the bad. But with the Seven of Swords, it almost feels like you're preparing for people to just really knock you down. And I think that's a mentality that's suggesting, grow with the Ace of Swords and just welcome a clear mental space. The Devil on the bottom of the deck here with the Page of Coins. So, like I said, I think there's something that's making you still feel bound. I think it's what you're trying to release, or to, with the Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Devil, Page of Coins. Oh, maybe, okay, what's making you feel bound is staying in this Page of Coins energy, I think, because I think you're ready for bigger things. Pages are students. We have pre-Empress energy here. We have the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, the World. There is something bigger for you, Cancer. But I think by staying in this Page of Coins, waiting for an offer to come, it's the Devil. It's making you feel bound to others because you're waiting for an offer to come in when you've already created opportunities for yourself. You just Ace of Swords. You just need to clear your mind so that you can see them. Okay, Cancer. I really hope this helped. This is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.